What's up guys, Syiler here, and we are back with another Syi-Solos, continuing the 10-man Throne of Thunder normal, and this time we're on to Durumu, and this is where things get pretty interesting. This was not an easy solo, and it baffled me for a while on how I was actually going to solo this fight. So the first phase isn't too bad, and one thing to take note of is Durumu doesn't move. So you can make use of that if you have any pets or any summonables or anything like that. For example, my fire elemental, my wolves are all classed as, like a buddy. You can move out of melee range and make the boss attack them. Now the reason that's useful, and thanks to Ryan in the stream for basically giving me this tip, or saying I should try it, is that the boss will do this stacking debuff on you. Just before he does it, you can kind of guess when it's going to happen. You can move out of melee range, and as you see I do now, and I let my fire elemental take the 4th stack. Now that's going to be useful a bit later on, and you'll see why. Now onto the beam phase. This will happen a little bit into the fight, about a minute, and this is very difficult. You take a lot of damage from this, so make sure you do have survivability CDs ready, potions, whatever you need, and focus the crimson fogs. Make sure you look out just before the beam phase begins. There'll be kind of like coloured splashes that hit the floor, and that will indicate where the different mobs are going to be. So I kept an eye out where the red ones were, or the crimson ones, and I made it my goal to run to them as quickly as possible and kill them. Once all 3 of the crimson are dead, the phase will end, and you go back to kind of phase 1-ish. Make sure you are moving it out of the force of will as well. And now you'll see what I'm doing is I'm staying out of melee range, and I'm letting my wolves and my earth elemental tank. The reason I'm doing that is because I've now lost my stacking debuff, which means I'm going to take a lot less damage during the fight. It means I can continue going through this fight at a reasonable pace instead of having to worry about the damage output. So stacks reset, we're good to go. You could do a alternate swapping as well. You could make your pet take like 2 and then you take 2 and go like that. Or do it my way and basically just fully reset them after a few when it becomes a bit more difficult. Moving out of the Force of Wills, and then we're going to get onto the Disintegration Beam phase. Now, by the end of the Disintegration Beam, you pretty much want to have Durumu dead. The reason for that is after that he's going to start doing the Leech Beam thing, which stuns you and leeches health from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just going to get leeched on, he's going to absorb a crap ton of health back, and yeah, the fight's pretty much done at that point. So the enrage timer for soloing is pretty much the end of the disintegration phase. Make sure you're on the side where the kind of squiggly lines are, and if you put your pools in a good place you can decide where they're going to be. You shouldn't have too much issue kind of navigating through them. Now remember, the maze only reveals itself when the beam gets closer, so don't panic if there's no clear route in the maze just yet. It will reveal itself as it goes along, and it still does a lot of damage, so I would recommend not standing in it. DPS him down and pretty much finish him off from here, and then you're done with the fight. Congratulations! So thanks for watching guys, look out for more of these videos coming soon, Primordius and the rest, and yeah, look out for more videos in general. Thanks for watching guys, see ya!